Yo. 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 Yo, yo, yo. What's up, boys? Team of the Year Hero. Ooh. What's this? Let's see. Team of the Year Hero. Classic Hero has been upgraded to a Team of the Year Honorable Mentions Hero, which celebrates career-defining performances. If you haven't already picked up your Classic Hero, you can find a special Team of the Year Honorable Mentions Hero pack in my pack section of the store. Nice. How you guys doing tonight? Yo. Yo. Boys, our coins are not going down. We're in trouble. We're not going down fast enough. I need to spend more. Oh, shoot. Yeah, mine's in my club. 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, let's take a look at what ours is at. What do you guys think? W or L? Let me know which one you guys have too. Just can't kill. W for sure. Does look pretty sick. What's one thing you guys notice about this card, by the way? What's the same about this card and Dino in my club? Nice design at least? Yeah, that's a cool design. Sick design at that. 0 games. Yes, him and Dino are getting so much game time for us. Alright, let me put the walking pad on, boys. Let's get those steps in. Alright, dudes, we have Team of the Year warm-up. If you guys haven't done it already, every single day, get on. Right now, get on the game. Do your daily login. Don't forget about it. Don't put it off. Do it right now. See, Barbers, what's up, buddy? Everybody do it right now. Drop what you're doing. If you haven't done it, submit it. We got another player pick that has 2 silver packs in it, so easy coins for the next week as well. W there. Bought the game today. Has my companion progress, though. I'm confident I'll pack a Team of the Year before Mumba. So tomorrow we're going to have the video be about, you know, should you save packs for full Team of the Year? Should you open some stuff during partial Team of the Year? What would make sense? Is there anything you want covered in that specific video for tomorrow, guys? Is there a type of pack in question? Is there a grind in question? What do you think of the new upgrades? I like the 85 triple for many different reasons. Whether or not we get provisions back, I think right now, if you open those for provisions, it's a good way to get rid of 82 to 84s without needing a Team of the Week. And then on top of that, that's a nice thing to hold for either full Team of the Year or whenever you want to open it. The thing that always comes out that I end up doing, but I always regret doing, is the position triples. The position triples always suck. They're the worst thing in the world for me every single year. They'll get a team of the week out of you. You'll save them for whatever is in the group. So, like, if it starts with attackers and they have the attackers... Is it triples or is it times 5? Hold on. I need to look at it again. It's times 5. So, it's 80... For some reason, I was thinking 85 plus times 3. It's 83 plus times 5. Yeah. What are your guys' thoughts on these? In general, you'll have the fodder to do them. I think do them. But, again, it's one of those you're just like, ugh. Are you really going to get anything? You get your hopes up. You're like, I've made so many of these. Team of the year just started. Let's open them for attackers right now. All 83s. All 83s and an 84. All 83s. All dupe. All 83s and 84. You just buy them. It's mid right now, but when you start opening packs, do them? Yeah. For sure. Boy, yeah, you know what? It could be the pack that has the blue in it. By that logic, you know what else has the blue in it? The most expensive promo pack in the store. Why don't you just spend all your money in your bank account on FIFA points? By that logic, guys, there's a pack that has a guaranteed 99.99% of the team of the year. Do it. Come on, we're not doing that. Yeah, no, I'll probably end up doing them. How do we get the 83s and 84s to do the 85 times 3 daily without opening or save packs? I guess my question is, what are you saving versus what are you opening? Because if you're using our mixed league grind, you're getting plenty of cards from the mixed league as you're building out the premium through the mixed league. That'd be my way of doing it, personally. Think they're worth to mix with your grind just to have more big packs? I don't consider that a big pack, but I think it would be a nice pack to have sprinkled in for sure. I just love how they bring them out before it comes out, so you can't open them day to day. Is 200k and like 500 cards enough to start league grind and save packs for Team of the Year? Are you at 0 packs right now, or what are you at, Luca, currently? I would say it's a decent amount. If you haven't watched our How to Make Unlimited Runs of the Mixed League to learn how to do a single run, I'd watch that one first, and then kind of scaling off of that to get to 10 plus, what it looks like when we got to 200 runs, where the coins came from. All those other videos are in the grind playlist if you need help scaling. Do you open provisions? That's going to come down to when do you need the golds for. So the thing with provisions that could be helpful or hurtful for you guys, for example, if you are saving provisions to make league-specific packs, let's say, right, you want to build out a bunch of league-specific packs, you could technically, during partial Team of the Year, let's say either Friday or Monday, we get those league-specific premiums. Once those come out, if you did want to open provisions because you're guaranteed to get nothing of high value in those, as a way to start building those out in advance while getting League SBC cards and filling your club with other things, you could technically do that, and I think that would be okay. I would be more in favor of you guys doing that during partial Team of the Year and then saving your small rare gold players packs and your prime gold player packs. Watch your new video. I know the grinds, but I want to show support. Hey, appreciate it, buddy. Dude, we had like 30 comments on one of the newer videos. You guys went absolutely crazy on it. I think I asked and I'm like, let me know how many packs you guys are currently on. Everybody was commenting on that one. Usually we get like 2 or 3 comments a video. That one went wild. I do the mixed grind, but I have enough. Spent all my 84s on Team of the Weeks, and now I don't get enough 84s untradeable, even with 40 runs of mix. We're now getting to the point where if you don't want to sit there and grind, people are probably going to be using coins to work around things. You said you spent all your 84s on Team of the Weeks, and now you don't have enough 84s untradeable. Yeah, I would just buy out things you want to make at this point. Focus on making liquid coins if you don't want to grind. And just buy what you want. Like I'm probably gonna just have to is today the last day for provisions, or does tomorrow we get another one? I literally, no joke, I forgot to do them yesterday. Got 0, but also many bronze and silvers. Okay, you're not in a bad spot then. You still got plenty of time. Plenty of time to keep grinding, boys. Because, like, realistically, if you guys saw the video we uploaded today, if you haven't, I'll just kind of give a quick gist. We talk about you probably have way more packs than you think. And in that, we talked about how the number in it of itself isn't the worst thing in the world. You have to think about what's going to recycle into what. So if you guys are saving provisions, for example, I use the number of 100 for provisions just to keep it easy. If you have 100 provisions, you have 2,500 gold rares. You're going to have 1,500 gold commons. The amount of league-specific premiums you're going to be able to make off of that is an insane amount. Not only from right off the rip, doing that into the league specifics, you got to think in terms of the amount of additional gold commons you're going to get in those league specific packs to make additional player picks. You're going to have like 3,000 plus commons if you combine those two. If it's like last year in player picks are 7 commons and the league specific 1 rares are 8 gold commons, you could make hundreds of either one of those. And on top of that, you're already having more gold rares to cycle back in from the original ones you opened. So even if you only have like 100, 200 packs, most people throughout Team of the Year are going to probably get closer to 1,000 packs total. The value of pack or quality of pack might get less and less as you grind. Like, the example I'll use is the premium again. If you had 100 premium league specifics made, and then you open those up, from that you could do more than probably 100 of the 1 rares. You could build up more of those as you recycle more of the premium. So the total number would end up being higher than you originally started, but what you're getting back will be less the next time through. When should we open all our packs? It's going to depend on your situation. For me, I'm saving a majority of my packs for full Team of the Year. If you guys don't have enough time to like open everything you saved for full Team of the Year, we could start discussing what would make sense to open at different times and what would make sense to save. For example, if you have certain position packs, like attackers packs, if you want to open those during attacker Team of the Year, it's not going to be the end of the world. Because it's not going to do any really big difference unless you're trying to get a icon or something that might not be out at the time. Those might be the things you miss out on. We're at over 2,100 at the moment. Is it worth completing the daily gold rare upgrades? Yes, every single day. Did you see R9 and swaps? It's going to be the most toxic thing to get them, but it's still cool that we have them. Like, that's a W. And I saw, isn't it coming like at the end of January? So, it's not even right away for that. Alright, let us do some stuff on Pale Tools real quick. Save some time. Read last comment. Give me 1 second, buddy. What'd you say? Slots. I watched a new video and I'm gonna open the packs only craft for partial Team of the Year. I watched the new video and I'm gonna open the packs only I craft. So you're gonna keep your save packs and everything you create after that you'll open. Right? That's what you're saying? That makes sense. Yeah, I think that's smart. Yeah, if you guys are questioning whether or not you should open your save packs and you're still going to be grinding the menus, honestly, I think the better way to go about it is, yeah, literally just opening what you make, because it's going to give you more packs to recycle into other things anyway. So if I'm doing, let's say, League SBCs during partial Team of the Year, and I'm spamming the mix into the premium, and I'm still doing like 15 to 25 mixed, and from that I'm doing another 10 to 15 minimum premiums. Those additional packs, the final one in the mix, and then opening all the premium packs that we're getting each run now, instead of saving every single one of these and saving the final one here, is going to make it so much easier and get us so many more coins on the front side doing that right away. And all the additional gold rares and gold commons you get, once we get player picks out, once we get league specifics, you could start building those out in advance too. Did FBL Josh ever come back since last FIFA? Yeah, he did. He was here earlier this year. Bro, Spanish League is the best way to go for Team of the Year. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm really tempted to spam a crap ton of the league-specific one rares if they come out again. Stress from getting R9 and swaps will take 5 years off your life expectancy. I can't wait to spend all that time in-game doing swaps for a card that I'm going to spend no time in-game playing with. Could you scroll through your packs once for me? One second. Just got to show the locked ones. It's got over 180 plus doubles. Some random bigger ones. A bunch of like triple things or times fours. Starting to save some Team of the Week packs. Saving each pack now in the premium mixed. So I have over 100 jumbo golds. 258 prime gold player packs. 110 prime electrums. 112 small prime. 1,113 small rare gold players packs. So the numbers are getting larger for all those. Do you open bronze packs or just buy out the mixed league? We used to open bronze packs, but now we just do the buyout in bulk method. We have a whole grind playlist on that if you're interested. We have a whole kind of tutorial grind on how to do it that way. What are we out of? Hold on. We have no other silvers we can use. No shot. Are the rest League SBC ones? Team of the Week from that. There we go. Swaps don't even start till mid-Team of the Year. By the time we can even get enough for R9, it'll be 1 to 2 months. And then they're going to come out with like some SBC for him later then. Watch that happen. Rookie numbers, pump those packs for. I know. Do you just buy the mixed league from scratch for the first 25 runs? Yes, and then we do heavier recycle. It's all on our playlist if you guys need to see the step by step. All right, that should be enough now. There we go. No one can clown words. He's starting to contribute, man. Look at that walkout from the first gold players pack. W. Alright, so we're at a full dupe storage now. Let us do daily rares. It's not even going to let us do that. Beautiful. Pack should I open and save for the premium and the mix if I start saving packs now? Depends on how many packs you're trying to get to. I think to save the most packs and give you the most diversity, I'd save the final one from the mix and all of them from the premium as part of your initial grind. Alright, we done with those? Beautiful. Okay, so now we have to, for the new upgrade, for the new player picks, gotta add these in. So we'll do the SBC template for these. We'll refresh. I think it's the same one as before. Oh, now it's a full 11. Is it full 11 for each? Daily PP. Oh, jeez. Almost fell off the walking pad. PP. Pop that in there. Beautiful. It's still full. How your packs look like that in Pale Tools? Mine's just list. It's a setting in Pale Tools. Madi, okay. Let's take that. Let's take an 84. Let's take a Pro League. Let's take an 83. Alright, so that's still full. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take our dupe storage with gold commons. This should allow us to get a bunch of these out. SBC storage. As long as we're not using the Pro League or Portuguese League, I'm fine. Alright, that made some space. We must be filled with silvers. What else we got? Alright, we'll figure the rest of that out later. Let's go back to console. Alright, let me catch up with chat. Do you think buying 4 runs of the regular mix at once and submitting is a good way of making it faster? My recommendation is always groups of bare minimum 5 to 10. And then building towards 25. Or like bare minimum to open and bulk, I would do 15 to 25. And the reason we recommend that amount is what a lot of people miss out on by only doing a few runs and then opening the packs is the amount of cards you're able to recycle right after. The amount of additional League SBC runs you can do with all the cards you're getting. The amount of bronze upgrades, silver upgrades, crafting upgrades, daily player picks. That's what everyone misses out on. What do you think I should save from all premiums now? I would still save everything till the start of partial team of the year. Alright, 80 plus rare gold players pack. What do we get for finishing all this? Evo, cosmetic. Alright, that's not too good. How do you get enough players for the mix? I got a lot of bid and buy now bans on app and browser, and I cannot continue the mix upgrade when one league SBC is empty from players in that. So we have a video in the grind playlist that's pinned in chat where we show you how to scale it. So if you watch that one, it'll give you a step-by-step tutorial, how we fill our transfer list, how we go unassigned, what we put on our transfer targets. That way we can pull from every single thing and go from making only a few runs or only having a few leagues to always having everything for each section. That makes it very easy to get to 25 a day. Alright, let's do, speaking of silver upgrades, I bet we're getting some gold rares as well. I bet if we went here, we have some gold rares piling up. Yeah, we could make crafting upgrades with these, but we'll just do this. Perfect. Should I about the whole mixed league if I only have 200k? You're not going to be able to do it as extreme as a lot of us that have over 500k. If you watch the tutorials in the grind playlist, we go over specific amount of coins for each grind, which one would be best. But we have also videos that will help you get to 500k very quick from your 200 right now. I bet you could get to 500k by the end of tomorrow if you watch our how to make 100k video. Alright, come on. Another 80 plus player pick. 4 of 10, right? Yeah. Pina! Of course we get her right now, dude. Enjoy her while she lasts. We will not be seeing any of her pretty soon. She will disappear. Alright, let's do a premium run. We'll start with deep storage. What do we got? So Mendy, we'll take George. Check a few of these guys in. You walk on a treadmill while playing? Yes. A lot of the days. Not every day, but a lot of the days. Luke, I wasn't sure about buying all the mix, but trust me, it works. At the worst, you'll lose the little coins. Yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with our mix method, I'm going to sound like a broken record if you're new, but literally that grind playlist answers literally almost every single question you could ever have for a menu grind. Because every video in there has basically been made off of questions you guys have. So if you have a question on a specific part of the grind, there's probably a video on it. Which packs to save, which packs to open, how to make coins on the SBC, how to make coins while doing the SBC, where the coin's coming from, front end versus back end, premium versus mix, mixed into premium, just premium, when you can do just premium without the mix, why you should do mix into the premium, how many premium can you make from the mix, realistically, how can you scale the mix, daily tips to make hundreds of thousands of coins, if not millions, easily on this section alone. It's all there. Currently emptying the club and selling every kit. Everything. Yeah, people have way... Not only do you guys are going to have way more packs than you think during Team of the Year, as we currently speak and during Team of the Year, you guys are going to have way more value in your club than you realize. Probably just sitting there. The average person probably has at least a few 10,000 to 100,000 coins just chilling around. Especially if you're grinding League SBCs, you probably have a crap ton of consumables just sitting there. Alright, we'll go to Bunda. Mom, I have a crazy idea. What if I buy 1,000 lib stud cards, and if they change to the premium, I can make unlimited packs for profit. If they don't, I just discard and lose only like 50k. You can do that. My question to you is, why do you think they even changed it in the first place? What is the likelihood they completely changed that whole pack section for a reason, and they're going to go back against all the work they just did to revert an old system? It could happen. I'm not saying it's impossible. I just feel like there's way better and guaranteed things you could potentially do with your coins for that. Shirley, should I open the trade packs from the premium because I only got 200k? Yeah, if you're lower on coins, you can definitely do that, but you're going to have less diversity of packs saved for Team of the Year, so you're also limiting your potential options of pulls during Team of the Year. But if you're grinding the menus during Team of the Year with League SBCs, it shouldn't be a problem either. Or should I save the tradable? I'm giving you kind of my perspective on why I think having some tradables, even if it's not the craziest tradable, would potentially be a good idea for some diversity. Is it necessarily needed? No. It's just another bonus, right? There's going to be people in our community who go even crazier than I do. I'm saving a bunch of tradables from the premium. There's going to be some people in here who saved a small Electrums players pack from the mix tradable, and the one rare or whatever that's in there, they're going to pack a Team of the Year Pina and be flexing it in chat. And we're all going to be like, of course you did. It's going to be C-Barbs too. No. It's going to be C-Barbs. We're all going to be chilling. We're all going to be grinding like crazy, ripping through our safe packs, recycling into league specifics. C-Barbs is going to be like, Mumbo, am I doing this right? I'm only up to 4 million coins now. I've only doubled my coins from the Mixed League method. But it's not worth it in my opinion. I only pack Pina. Now I'm only to 15 mil liquid. Okay. Okay, dude. Yeah, you could just save live in subcards too. I don't think you have to go unassigned on them or anything. If you just don't want to keep them as a top league. That way it keeps them in the club if you're using Pale Tools especially. It has to be Mr. C-Bar. I just know some of you are going to pack Team of the Years in the most outrageous places. And I can't wait to see that. I can't wait for the Daily Gold Team of the Year. That one's going to be amazing. Mumbo, remember when I told you I saved 115 of my Daily Gold packs and you told me that was not the best idea and probably wouldn't get me anything? I got Team of the Year Mbappe. Thought you should know. Thanks for rubbing it in, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah. By the way, I'm on 5 Team of the Years so far. How many are you on, Mumbo? 0, right? Yeah, I'm still on 0, buddy. Thanks for letting me know. Are you actually going to get one, or are you going to fake getting one? Yeah, good one, buddy. Appreciate it. With things like Auto SBC, do well with the league grind. I like Pale Tools, personally. You guys can use whatever you want. I've never used Auto SBC, so I don't promote it, nor do I pay too much attention to it, personally. My idea is to save the tradable until I got 0 coins and I open a few of them. I think it takes a while to spend 200k on mix. Oh, it's going to take a bit for sure. And you'll be getting some coins on the front end back for sure. But yeah, that backside's where you really start seeing it come in. And when we talk about backside, I'll kind of explain that very quickly to make it easy for you. If you're not doing the premium in and of itself, but you're doing it through the mix, and you're buying out for a set price, the mix. I want you to picture that. Let's say you're paying a set price for 10 to 15 to 25 runs. And from that, you're getting tradable and untradeable cards to constantly do the premium. At no additional cost, you're getting more tradable and untradeable packs from the premium. So with no additional cost, you're getting bonus tradable packs that you can open. That each of those, usually bare minimum, each one nets you like 5k. So if you start including that cost in, you're getting like 10k. Usually minimum per run of premium through the mix. And if you're getting close to doing, not necessarily a premium for every mix, but when you're doing enough mix, you're recycling into more mix. You're doing more bronze upgrades and silver upgrades, crafting upgrades. You end up doing enough stuff where it basically becomes close to even. And that's when you start seeing a lot of those coins where you weren't seeing them before. Andre Luiz is supposedly closer and closer to becoming a Sunderland player. I'd love to see that happen. Dude looks like a baller. When is the best time to sell 89s? I have no idea. Pre-order the Rage Bait. I've only opened 25 packs. I'm up, I got 16 years. Where's your Mbappe? Yeah, my Mbappe last year wasn't good enough for people. The 6 or 7 Team of the Years we packed wasn't good enough. I'm curious to see what the inflation numbers look like this year. If you didn't get at least 15 Team of the Years, was it really worth it? That's going to be the new talking point. All right, 1, 2, 3. Harry Maguire. Marquisio. Perfect. All right, that one's done too. Do you have a goal for this year for Team Leaders Pack? Obviously, each year it's to finally get the first one, because usually if you're waiting for full Team of the Year, and you're partially opening stuff or partially grinding, you see other people who are ripping through everything start getting stuff, and you feel like you're missing out. I would say, bigger than a number, is if we could pack something during a partial Team of the Year, I think that would be the coolest thing ever. Especially grinding like the mix and the premium if they come back out. That would be a huge W in my opinion. But like actual number after we get the first one, I'd love to get the 5 again. I think we ended with 7 last year. When all was said and done. On average, how much are you spending on a run of the Mixed League? I do a mix of 150 bidding and 200 buy nows for almost every single card. The exception is like the rares for the MLS, which are silver rares, which would be a 300 bid or 350 buy now. And then 300 bid or 350 buy now for the golds there. And then depending on the price of League 2 rares, which I usually can get for 200, that's still 200. The only other one that might be up is the rares for like Serie B. It might go to 250, 300. Or the Saudi Romanian League section, instead of 200 buy nows, might be a 250 buy now. But for the most part, because I do so many 150 bids, those higher price items, I just averaged everything out to a 200 price. So if you do 200 times 44, that's the math I end up working. So a little less than 9K. Ended on like an 8,800. And again, if you take that then costs, you do that for 25 runs. Not only are you doing 25 runs, I usually do another 10 to 15 mix from that alone. So you're adding an additional 10 to 15 additional runs. So you're getting another 20 to 30 tradable packs from that alone. So that total cost to do the 25 runs, you're now getting so many coins back on the front side of those 2 tradable packs. But the amount of premiums you're able to make, the amount of coins in the backside of that you're getting back too, the bronze upgrades, silver upgrades, the coins you're saving, the marquee matchups you're doing with 0 tradable players, all those other packs, that's where you really start seeing it making coins, especially with the daily team of the week, or not daily team of the week, daily player picks. I should buy winner upgrade, or is the mix the way to go with 220k? Should you buy the winter provisions, you mean? You should do the winter provisions every single day, no matter what. If you don't have enough fodder to do them, buy them with coins. Wasn't here for over a month until yesterday. Did you run an experiment like full sending your coins into Mixed League and seeing how much you make back with the recraft? Yes, we have video evidence of everything we did too. So you can see all the experiments in there. Not a plot twist. What is the saying? Spoiler alert. We ended up with way more coins than we started with, and we're nowhere near done. And we didn't pack anything crazy tradable yet. Alright, what's the sim club? 2, 3. Rares. There we go. Which premium league will you spam the most? I'll probably buy out the most, or not buy out, I'll probably do the most La Liga, Liga F, most likely. That's good math. I've been lazy and just buy silver rares for 300 for all rare requirements. I mean, it's just easier to get a rough estimate because, again, if you're doing enough bidding, it's probably even cheaper, but you don't need to make it as cheap as possible to make coins on it. You just have to understand where the value is coming from, in my opinion. If we get League SBC players from tradable packs, should I sell or keep? I usually keep the ones for the mix, and I'll sell the ones for the premium. Reason for that is if you've watched any of our videos or streams, we have no issues getting Portuguese and Pro League players untradeable. We honestly, it felt like some packs were averaging one every single pack because we'd go every single pack with getting one. We'd get 2 or 3 in a single one. Sometimes we got 4 or 5. Then we'd go 1 or 2 without getting one. But then for tradables, it was an average of like 1 per pack too. But each person's different. You can choose to recycle those, and you can do that, but that's less coins in the front end you're taking from yourself. So if your issue is you're wanting to do it for profit or get as many coins back as possible, and you're taking little shortcuts like that, all power to you, but don't be surprised if you're missing out on a few tens of thousands of coins or 100,000 plus when you do it in huge bulk. But again, most people are getting to the point where they're more than willing to spend an additional certain amount to make as many packs as possible right now. A lot of this min-maxing, a lot of this trying to guarantee yourself profit is not really going to matter once Team of the Year hits. You're just going to want the most packs possible. So, like, in my case, I'll still sell those, but then I'll have times where I'll go in and I'll just look to see, did we get marquee matchups? Is there a huge supply of these on the market? Or is their price down earlier than that? And I'll just spam mass bids or buy nows, get hundreds upon hundreds in my club tradable, and then either use them if I want to use them as an additional resource to make more runs of the premium, or just wait till later in the evening and sell them for pure profit in bulk. So like I benefit either way from that. Is this the most packs you've saved for a Team of the Year? Last year we had over 10 million coins, and we ended up making probably over 5,000 total packs throughout Team of the Year. Probably closer to 10K with recycle. We didn't really save packs last year though, but we saved it through coins. And this year we're doing the opposite. We're putting most of our coins into packs and seeing how those compare. So technically this is the most I've ever saved and the best quantity and quality too. Your luck has been so bad getting the Portugal and Pro League untradeable. And guys, remember too, if you're spamming the mix, make sure you guys are doing the bronze upgrade and silver upgrade with your untradables. You'll get so many more Pro League and Portuguese League cards in there too. Do you think buying 25 runs of the regular mix and then submitting is a good way of making it faster? Again, Lux, you're asking a question that I think if you watch the video on how to do them faster in the grind playlist, it's literally the title and the thumbnail that shows you how to work the 25. If you follow the step-by-steps in that video, I think it's going to make it super easy for you to find something that might be faster than what you're doing right now. I do 25, and I recommend you do 25 before opening. You probably won't physically be able to get enough cards in your club of 25 runs, though. That might look like groups of more of 5 to 10 or 2 groups of 10 than a group of 5. But we show you how to kind of min-max each area. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions on that. Feel free to leave a comment on that video, and then I can get the notification later and see if you're stuck on anything in particular. Are you saving only the final pack from both leagues? No. Right now I'm saving every premium pack because we grind the mix into the premium. and I'm saving the final pack in the mix. But then once we start Team of the Year, I won't touch any of my save packs during partial. I will start doing League SBCs where I open every single one that we make. So once Friday starts, if we get the Mixed League and the Premium League again, I will start opening every one from the Mix and the Premium that we make from that point on. The thousands that we have saved will stay saved until later, but we'll be able to have more resources per run. You doing the new upgrade SBCs that dropped? Yes and no. I'll do them. Whether I do every single one every single day is to be determined. But yeah. Starting to save packs. When doing the mix and premium, should I open the tradable packs and keep untradables for Team of the Year? You can. There's pros and cons of that. I would recommend for premium if you can save all your premium packs, or at least if you're doing like 10 to 25 premium runs a day on top of your mix, maybe save half the tradable packs and open the other half. Reason I say those things is, for example, gold rares is the easy one, right? I think we're all convinced gold rares usually go up in price. Not only do they usually go up, they're already going up in price. They're already $750. The chance that these will start selling for close to 1,000 is usually always a guarantee throughout Team of the Years. The issue is in the past, even right now, before Team of the Year started, you would struggle to sell these for $650, $700. But right now, they're already guaranteed that. So if these get even higher, every pack that you have tradable, that you have a decent chance of getting gold rares, you're going to get infinitely more coins in bulk if you're saving those tradable packs. So the Jumbo Gold and the Prime Electrum are going to be fantastic for that. Same thing with Gold Commons, and even more so with Gold Commons. If Gold Commons get to the point where everything starts selling for $350, $400, right now they are not. If it stays the same, that's one thing. But let's say hypothetically, you could get a guaranteed sell for $350 instantly in a 400 buy now within like 5 to 10 minutes. Or worst case scenario by the end of the hour. If that was the case, imagine, for example, me, I have over 100 Jumbo Gold packs and I have over 100 of the Prime Electrums. I have probably thousands of Gold Commons we're going to be recycling through those, and the packs I'll continue to make. If I quick selled every single tradable Gold Common that I got for like $260 to $280, rather than listing them for 400 coins, imagine how many coins additional I would miss out on for each one. So if you guys are someone who's trying to maximize, being able to make coins back, or you would like additional coins, things like that will add up very quickly. So I just missed it. What's the name of the vid? If you just look in the grind playlist, it's going to be like how to make League SBCs faster and easier, I believe is the name. You'll see it in the title and thumbnail. How to buy bid players for the mixed league without getting softman every time. Same video I recommended him to watch. I'd recommend you to watch. We cover it all in there on how to avoid soft bins. We give you the visuals. We give you tutorials. When do we switch from Pale Tools to console? How often you should do it. Alright, there we go. What's up, innings? How you doing, buddy? Are you doing the 85 times 3 or the 83? I'm doing probably both of those. Whether I do them all every single day, I haven't decided yet. But I probably will. Didn't realize you played New World? I really don't play New World. I think I downloaded it on here. Or I got New World when it originally came out. I played it in the beta originally. Had a ton of fun. Got it for PC or PlayStation again. Got Arc Raiders recently. Been having fun on that. But now I got Hightail. I love Hightail. But I can't really grind any other games until after Team of the Year, man. We got to focus. Our attention has to be on this. The best grind in the game. Sounds good, Luca. Yamaba, I did your mix method and it worked very well, but now I just decided to buy out the premium for 20k a run with my 2 mil coins. I should be able to recover a lot of those costs. Long story short, if you're treating just buying out the premium like our grind, you're going to be very disappointed with how quickly your coins are going to get sucked. Not saying you're going to lose them all. Ask yourself the question where you're going to get them from. If you're doing our mix into the premium, it's not 1-to-1, but if you're making 25 mix, which ends up being closer to 40-50 mix from the recycle, it's very safe to say you'd probably be able to do 20 to 25 premiums from that for the price of that individual 25-ish mixed. Not only do you get more packs, more fodder, more cards, more recycle, you save way more coins, and it allows you to do way more runs. So even if you don't want to do that fully, doing that is a way to make a certain amount of premiums a day, and then if you want to buy out another 10 to 15 runs, go for it. But yeah. Can someone tell me, please, what are the conditions for Team Leader Warm-Up live event? My PlayStation Plus expired. I haven't even taken a look at it. I have no idea. I didn't even know that was a thing. Wow, you're telling me this for the first time. Did you get your coins from only doing the Mixed League? We made 1 million coins in the first week of the game, just by bidding on Silver Commons. Then after that, once League SBCs came out, we just ran experiments and documented the whole process in the grind playlist of truly how good the Mixed League is to not only like make packs, but also make coins too. And essentially we've just been non-stop scaling it. When we originally did it, we made our coins back plus some after probably like the first 200 runs without any crazy pulls. Then we've scaled it even further past that to the point now where when we got to the point where we opened in some of the premium tradable packs, we made like hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of coins from that alone. We still have hundreds of thousands of coins in our club that we haven't sold on yet. And we have so many more packs that we've saved too, that it's safe to say we're probably going to end up after Team of the Year, depending on what other stuff comes out during Team of the Year that we can put our fodder into for potentially tradable packs. I wouldn't be surprised if our grind netted us over 2 mil of just pure profit. The issue is, though, is I don't think we'll ever get to a point, the more in bulk we take it, where you see that all completely liquid at the same time. Because that would mean we'd have to stop our grind in some way and wait for everything to come out. It's more of a always in process sort of thing, rather than a completely liquid. We can take a look at different areas and be like, okay, realistically it's going to be X amount of coins, but it's never going to liquid look like that. The better way I would go about doing it is saying to yourself, I'm never in fear of running out of coins, therefore I'll just continue doing this. And if I see my coins still are continuing to go up, I'll raise the lever somewhere where it's like maybe we buy out more premium runs. Kind of like I was talking about bidding on the Pro League and Portuguese League for pure profit. Instead of selling a lot of those, we'll keep majority and just do additional premium runs on top of what we're already doing. Would be a good way to go about it. Yeah, long story short, it works. It works really well. The hardest thing about it is trying to not get bored out of your mind. I'm up to 500 plus packs and 2.5 million coins. Nice. I feel like the biggest problem will be SBC bans. Yep, and we're going to make another video on the biggest workarounds for during Team of the Year. How to avoid SBC bans as much as possible. So if you guys are interested in that, we'll have that go up this week before Team of the Year. Have you ever let your family members open packs? I'm sure at one point I have. I've had friends open them too. How many packs do you have from League SBCs? Thousands. See, ages ago, thought you were streaming on Twitch, but seen a clip. Oh, the human Seneca. Yeah, that was during, I think it was the beta. Dude, that is my favorite gaming. That's a top 5 gaming moment for me of all time. If you guys haven't seen that clip, I think it's on my TikTok too. Oh my gosh. That was New Worlds beta, bro. Next level. What's your strategy for opening packs during Team of the Year? We have videos on that already from this week. We'll continue making more kind of as a step-by-step tutorial for us versus what you guys should do. At the moment, I'm saving packs, and once partial starts, I'm just opening everything from that mixed run and that premium run rather than saving anything else past that point. So the save packs will be the same. What we rip from each run will be everything. Which, if you do the math on that, if we get league specifics at some point or player picks or an additional menu grind, we can start building out more of those in the front end without having to touch a save pack. So like this grind, hypothetically, let's say the mix and the premium come back, they're exact same. Let's say they stay the same prices. We're now going to see run to run, or 5 runs to 5 runs, 10 runs to 10 runs, 25 runs to 25 runs. How much more of a grind we get on the front end when we're not saving that stuff. But again, to differentiate, it's not that we're not saving packs. We are not touching our save packs. The number of packs we have saved will stay relatively the same. It's just every SBC run we do past that, we don't need to save. We can choose to open if we want to. And I will choose to do that. I have 500k. How do I get the 500 packs for Team of the Year? I would take a look at our grind playlist pinned in chat. We have plenty of videos to help you out, buddy. One's to make coins, one's to make coins and packs. Different ways you can make the packs. What would be the best things to keep? What would be the best things to open? Whatever you're thinking. Am I streaming on Friday? Yes. I would hope so. I'm probably gonna, not this Friday during partial, but for the following 2 Fridays, I'm probably gonna take off of work. So I'll use 2 vacation days just to give us even more time to grind, so. What miles are you putting up on stream? On stream, it depends. In a day, I'm usually getting 20k plus steps and putting up 10 plus miles a day. 10 to 12 is usually my average. I have only 150k. Is it too late? And if not, where can I start from? It's not too late. Your coins are decent. You probably want more. Good thing is you can do both at the same time. Where I would start, how to make 100k easily, in my grind playlist. If you watch that video, it also gives you tools on how you can do other league SBCs as well and make coins at the same time as making packs. And then if you look at our pack grinds as well, you can choose what you'd want to watch, what you want to save, and kind of what grind makes the most sense for your situation. Still doable. I just wouldn't have your coins dip any lower than that. I would try to get it to 250. And if honestly you want to spend a little time on it, I think you could probably get the 500k by Friday easily. But my easily might be a little different than other people's. Do I just do the mix until I have enough players to do the premium? Yes and no. Yes, theoretically. No, executionally. There might be cases where you're doing 5 to 10 premiums in a row before you go back to mix after you do it. Like we started today, and we're still doing mix or premiums without touching the mix. Just because we've spammed the mix so much, we still have a ton of premiums to get through before we even have to touch another 25 runs. So, yes and no. And if you want to do a nice little fun extra, this is a little, not like start from zero, but think about it this way. If you've been paying attention, you'd see I'm slowly starting to run out of my Pro League and Portuguese League in the club. So I'm probably going to have to do now my 25 mix before I continue this grind. I barely touch La Liga. I mainly use the Prem. And then I had so many Bundesliga and Serie A left. I use a lot of League One. But I still have a ton of Eredivisie left. What I could do, theoretically, let's say I was going to pause that for a second. Not give up the premium. Different discussion. But let's say I wanted to make some crafting upgrades. Let's say you wanted to get a bunch of rares. Or you wanted to make a bunch of additional packs. Look at all the... Or if you wanted to do like player picks. Look at all the additional cards I could use for different upgrades. As I'm waiting to do more runs of the mix. Back into premium. Look at all the cards that I still have to use from this grind. And I still believe I have another 50 plus 3-player gold packs that I haven't even opened yet from the last bronze upgrade and silver upgrades from the mixed league. I probably have like 25 more 2-player silver packs too. So I'll get even more League SBC cards. Why did my SBC template delete? Are you on a older version of Pale Tools? Maybe if you upgrade to the update to a newer one, they'll be there. I'm not sure though. Oh wait, hold on. Time out. What do you mean delete? The template itself, or what was inside the SBC? And what SBC was it? If something went away and came back but expired, for example, if the last player pick, I can't remember if it was a 79 plus player pick, 1 of 5 or 5 of 10, whatever that was, if that went away and your template is no longer in there for the 80 plus one, it's because it's a different one. How much of a degenerate are you going to be during Team of the Year? I'm going to balance it out with steps. We're going to stream a lot, and we're going to be grinding a lot. So, yes. All of my templates aren't there anymore? Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. I've never heard of that happening before. What version were you using of Pale Tools? Okay, thanks. Makes sense. But I meant that I'm saving every premium league SBC for full team year release. I'm not grinding and recycling. I'm just spending all... Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to do that, it's going to get to 0 eventually. And if you're fine with doing that, it's fine. I'm just saying don't expect to make your coins back. And if you're fine with that, sweet. I would also encourage you, if that's your plan anyways, I'd calculate how many League SBCs you could potentially do with the price you're paying for them versus if you bought gold rares to league-specific premiums, how many league-specific premiums you'd be able to make, how many you'd be able to recycle. Would that make more sense with your coins too? I don't know. If you're already planning to not get a majority of your coins back, you could get some coins from any tradable packs in the recycle. If we have another 8220 with 2 tradable pack sections, for example. That's how we made a lot of coins last year from our 10 mil. More so the packs you have, what baffles me is how you can walk and use your controller. It takes practice. When I first started, I had to go on like less than 1 mile per hour, and it was a struggle, but now I've worked up to I can work from home at my job, going at usually 2 miles an hour to 2.4. And then I can easily do 1.8 to 2.4 to talk to you guys while playing. But I'll occasionally, if I'm like looking at Pale Tools, you might hear and me like hitting the side. So it's not perfect, but the nice thing about it is you double those things up. It's not a thing you have to put off later. If I would stream for 2 to 3 hours and then after that be like, okay, I'm now going to hit my workout, and then after that I'm going to get steps in. At that point, I might be like, oh, I want to get steps in, but I still have to record my video for tomorrow. I still have to make my YouTube short. I still have to do this. My buddies want to hang out. I have to go see family. But being able to put those things together makes it super easy to reach your goals. Templates can disappear if you delete cache in your browser or the other browser-related things. That's probably honestly what happened to them then. Which packs are you saving until Team of the Year from Mixed and Premium? Every pack from the Premium that I've saved to this point will be saved till full Team of the Year. Every final pack from the Mix that you've seen me save to this point will be saved until full Team of the Year. Once Friday starts, if we get League SBCs back on Thursday, I will continue to do the Mix into the Premium into the Mix, the Mix into the Mix, the Mix into the Premium into the Premium, and the Premium into the Mix. And instead of saving any more packs from that grind, I will open up every single one. So if I do 20 runs of the Mix, let's say in a row, I will open 100 packs. If I do the Premium, I'm opening all 5 of those packs. But I'm not touching what we have saved. That's the plan of at least right now. Which coins did you make from the 8220 last year? I can't remember. We'd have to go back and look. I do know I wasted a bunch of coins on promo packs as well. League SBCs go on Thursday at new content, I believe. Let's double check. Read last? I'm pretty sure I did. You got to give me like at least like 20 seconds. Because a lot of times, if there's a few messages before yours, I have to get through those first. I'm pretty sure I read your last one. What were we looking at? Oh yeah, these. Yeah, 1 day, 18 hours. So 18 hours will be new content. A day after that. So Wednesday new content, Thursday new content. Do you find that you can consistently buy the Mixed League players at 200 for the general silver and bronze cards? I have zero problems getting a majority of the players, yeah. There's pros and cons of when to get each and where to get each. And that video covers it all for how to speed up the grind, how to easily make more and faster, more efficient. Like Pale Tools for that first section, because you can see which ones you already have. Versus the 150 bids for like the Bundesliga 2 commons. Makes a lot of sense to do that one on console. Alright. Any more questions, boys? If you did enjoy the stream today, do me a favor, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new, and also make sure you guys turn on notifications for the channel. We're going to be streaming a lot leading up to Team of the Year and for full Team of the Year. Plan for Wednesday. We should be able to do a 2 to 3 hour live stream very easily. We'll keep building more packs. Thursday will probably be like an hour, hour and a half or so. And then Friday we're going to go crazy. So Friday will be start of the crazy grind. And then from there we'll kind of see what Saturday looks like. Should be way longer on Saturday. Might be cooked, you might be, buddy. I'm at 25 packs already, and only 30k minus, and the packs are only the 82 plus from the Mix and all premium packs. Much love to you, Mumbo. Hey, let's go. Appreciate it, buddy. Actually struggling to get 84s right now. Yeah, I'm probably going to buy out some stuff rather than opening some packs to get some fodder. We'll see. Any last questions before we head out, boys? Appreciate the support today. You guys have been killing it, man. We have 70 people in here? Yo. Could we hit 100 plus people in the stream during actual Team of the Year, do you think? I think that's a reality. Can you get Pale Tools on mobile? Yes. I use Pale Tool on mobile through Safari. I save the bookmark for Pale Tools. I go on the Safari, log into my EA account, and then I click into the bookmarks folder. Click on Pale Tools while in my EA account, and it works perfectly well. What does rubber banding mean? Rubber banding is when someone doesn't want to play against you but wants to get the rewards in like a online game mode. So what they'll do is, so they don't go AFK, they'll take a rubber band, they'll put it around their controller so that it moves in some way. So like if you've ever played a guy who rubber bands, chances are he keeps doing the same skill move in a circle. Like he'll ball roll nonstop, and if the ball goes out of bounds, his player will start running randomly. People who do that are just simply trying to AFK to get the rewards without getting kicked. If you have coins, open the Premium League. And say when you should be fine. What's the best in your opinion? Put the duplicate common golds in gold upgrade for 2 gold rares, or put them into the wild upgrades for 2 rares or 3 rares. I would first get all your daily player picks done for the tradable silver packs with your dupe storage and off-league gold commons. That'd be the #1 place. I still have one more I have to do today, so I haven't even finished those yet. After that, I would probably say prep. That's where it's difficult, right? You're using way less commons. So if you already have a bunch of off-league gold rares, or way more gold rares in your dupe storage for the premium mix than you need, it might make sense to do craft and upgrade to clear those. If it's only just gold commons, and you're just simply trying to get the most gold rares possible for Team of the Year, it makes sense to do some gold upgrades. But in general, the crafting upgrade is most likely better. Can I ask how much does the 25 runs usually cost you? Less than 9K per run. Times that by 25. And then that price is usually what I can do almost 50 runs of the mix for with the recycling. And on top of that, usually 20 to 25 premium. So if you calculate the amount of tradable packs and untradable packs in that, and potential even recycle from that, I'm doing so many runs for the set price of around 25 mixed league. What do you think about content? A bit expensive? It's always going to be. It's the start of EA trying to drain your account. So, does it make sense to do this stuff? Yeah, absolutely. If you want to save 83 plus times 5 attackers for Attackers Team of the Year, it makes sense to do that 100%. The question is, are most people going to get a Team of the Year out of those? No. What it's going to do is, for a lot of people, it's going to start draining Team of the Weeks for these daily things at a faster rate. The price will keep going up on those. It's going to drain fodder in general. And then when a crazy repeatable SBC like an 8220 comes eventually, a lot of people used all their resources leading up to full Team of the Year, didn't get a Team of the Year, and now have nothing for that. So EA's goal is to get your account into basically the negative where you have to buy FIFA points. Your goal as if you're grinding or playing the game, should be try to work as hard as you can in a positive direction, and then find moments where it makes sense to go negative. So like for those, if you want to save some of those, maybe instead of using all your untradable fodder, maybe buying some out makes sense. Or if you have 50 Team of the Weeks in your club, maybe using a few Team of the Weeks to get those finished makes sense. But think kind of long term as well. Alright. Get enough packs, can we just... If we get enough packs, we can just pack Team of the Week, so we should be good, right? If you're saving hundreds of packs, they'll probably get recycled into thousands of packs. If, let's say it's a copy and paste to last year and we get something like the 8220, where you will need a Team of the Week to grind, and we have a Team of the Week upgrade and other stuff out, you will have plenty of opportunities and ways to get Team of the Weeks. I would say, though, being logical and smart about them now is even better, right? If you have 3 different ways daily that could suck Team of the Weeks in, think to yourself, 1, is this something I really want? 2, is this something that could net me a Team of the Year? And 3, what is the ultimate goal from it? Because I think a lot of people are going to be doing every single one of the 83 plus times 5 attackers, hoping it's going to net them a Team of the Year. And in reality, it's going to net them a bunch of 83s and 84s. I just went right back into the same SBC. What am I doing? So yeah, we're going to see more and more stuff like this that will keep taking Team of the Weeks. So I wouldn't be surprised if Team of the Weeks continue to go up in price too. Should I save, you think? If you're doing these, you should open them when attackers are in packs. Whether you want to open the attacker ones when it's just attackers, you want to wait for full team of the year, where you might have icon attackers and other stuff that will additionally be in there. That might make sense, but in general, I wouldn't open before team of the year. So should I save, you think? Yes, you should 100% save. All right, boys, that's going to be it. I got my Bible study to go to. I will see you guys on Wednesday, 4 hours after new content. Take it easy. God bless. We'll see you boys later.